Good morning. So it is like 9 o'clock and I have not done anything or packed up. I'm just chilling because today I have only 9 miles to do to the next shelter, and I know that if I leave early, even now, I would still probably get there by mid-afternoon. So I'm kind of just hanging out, taking my time. I feel like every morning since I got out here has been like go, go, go. Everybody's up at like 6:30 packing up, maybe even earlier. And so I'm just hanging out because there's no reason for me to get up and go, go, go when I only have 9 miles to do. I could do more miles than 9. I considered doing 16, but doing that puts me at campsites for the next few nights, and I want to be at shelters for the next couple nights so that I can like actually be guaranteed to be able to socialize with people and like see people. Campsites, you're not always guaranteed to like have people at them. So my next 2 days are just 9 and 10 miles, so I can be at shelters for the next 2 nights. I believe I'll be in Delaware Water Gap 1 week from today. So I had to adjust some of my routes and whatnot. I have to do a 17-mile this weekend, but because of water, really, the water sources, it's like a dry stretch. So there's that, but I think I'm going to be in Delaware Water Gap 1 day sooner. I'm going to get my bear bag. It's really not a good hang. It's not 12 feet off the ground, but I had to hang it because of the bear that kid saw, but it definitely could have been better. So for the women that watch my channel, it is that time of the month for me. So, and it came much earlier than expected. I don't know if it's like all the exercise I've been doing, it kind of screwed things up. So I had to deal with that this morning too. So I'm kind of glad I have the campsite to myself. But I'm gonna get my bear bag down and slowly start doing stuff. But I like this chill morning. It's definitely like, it's nice. I like that I'm gonna just slowly get ready and like eat breakfast and like chill. I have the site to myself. All right, it's 10 o'clock and I'm finally on the trail, but no regrets. That was a very nice and chill morning. Pennsylvania needs to cut their trees. And the rocks move. That's the struggle. These are the worst rocks. It's not the big ones. It's these little ones that jut out of the ground. They nail your foot in all the sore spots, and you can't really avoid them because they're everywhere. Going straight down into Port Clinton right now, where I think there is a water spigot somewhere, hopefully, because I have barely any water. Super steep coming down this into Port Clinton. See the roads right down there, and it goes all the way from up there.
There's a hotel restaurant.
And it's done. That's how simple it is. It's so easy, it's hard. No. Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day.
Got some peach rings and this pretzel. This climb out of Port Clinton is no joke. It's like 1,000 feet straight up. like 72, but it feels hotter than that. Just going straight up. This is like my one big climb for the day. Other than that, once you get on the ridge, it's just ups and downs, but this is like the big one for the day. Getting up there. Whew, it's a climb for sure. I think I'm a couple hundred feet from the top. It's funny, when you first start climbing, you're like, oh my God, I'm dying. Because like that was really the first big climb for the day. From the campsite into Port Clinton, I had like a flat and then like very steep downhill. But then as you get into it, it becomes a little easier. But I wanted to just like kind of thank like some of the people that watch my videos and comment like every single video. I notice it for sure. There's like probably a handful of people I can think of that comment on every video of mine and always write really thoughtful, meaningful comments to me, and like really follow along with my journey. So I just want to say like thank you so much. I read all the comments, and I love seeing them, and they help for sure. But yeah, just thanks for watching my videos every day, I guess is what I'm saying. So the thing with Pennsylvania thus far is these stretches of trail with these rocky spots, they're not the whole trail. I can't speak for the northern 50 miles of the state because to my understanding, the rocks get big and they're pretty much the entire 50 miles. But for the rest of the state, you get stretches like this maybe a couple times a day and they don't last long. Then you get stretches of trail where it's normal, like just rocky, rooty trail, but there's flat parts. So it's not the whole state. Don't let people fear monger you. Point proven. You can see the rocky stretch back there. This is what the trail is like now. I forgot to mention this. Sorry, this video might be kind of long today, but I wanted to tell you guys, when I hiked into Port Clinton, I came down a really steep descent and onto a bike trail. And I stopped to look at a sign on the bike trail. And this man and his wife pulled up to me on their bikes. And the guy looked at me and he was like, are you hiking you're hiking to Maine? And I was like, yeah, eventually. Like, because that's the goal, is to put it all together and hike to Maine. And he was like, when did you start in Georgia? And I said, I didn't start in Georgia. I started in Harper's Ferry, but I was in Georgia back in March and hiked Georgia. And he looked at me, he goes, oh, so you're cheating. I was in shock that he actually said that to me. I was like, first of all, clearly he doesn't know there's different ways to hike the trail. I guess flip-floppers are cheating now because you guys didn't start in Georgia, so I guess you're cheating. And his wife is just like, she's just like sitting there like, and she was nice to me. She was asked me a couple questions after and told me to be safe. But I wanted to look at him and be like, how about you get off your bike and start fucking walking? Until you do that, I don't want to hear it. So that just made me laugh after. So for anybody that hasn't hiked the whole trail northbound from Georgia to Maine, according to this guy, you're cheating. So I'm sorry to tell you, but we're all cheating apparently. Look at that. 1,200 miles from Springer. Although that's definitely off because I passed 1,200 miles yesterday and I've done like, I think I've done like 15 miles since I passed that. But that is a cool sign for sure. All right, I got to the shelter. The shelter is up there through the trees, but I think I'm gonna put my tent right here because I like how it has a stump here that I can sit on or like put my stuff on, and that looks like a good flat spot. All right, I'm chilling at camp right now, kind of setting everything up, but I just have to say, so a video went up today and you guys need to chill. My comments have been like, oh my God, like it seems like you're feeling the same way as you did in Georgia. Like you feel, it seemed like you don't know why you're doing this again. You're not, you know, being optimistic, blah, blah, blah. Guys, backpacking is not always fun. That is the point that I'm trying to make to people, is it's not always fun. Okay, you're not going to get out on a trip, no matter how long it is, and have a phenomenal time every single day. And yeah, I do know why I'm doing this, because I want to finish the entire Appalachian Trail. And just because I'm having a bad day and I'm talking about it to the camera doesn't mean I'm not going to keep hiking. It doesn't mean that I'm going to end my section early. Georgia was a completely different situation. I was overwhelmed and felt pressured by the fact that I was supposed to be through hiking, and I freaked out essentially. This time around, I've had not great days, and I'm still going through with my plan to finish Pennsylvania and do a decent chunk of the trail. So chill out. If I'm having a bad day, it doesn't mean that I don't know why I'm doing this, or I'm like not being optimistic. Like, stop it. I'm in a horrible habit of leaving my bug fly thing open while I'm doing stuff, and then this ends up happening. If anybody wants a review on this pillow, it is great. It makes sleeping so much more comfortable. I actually do think the pillow was part of my problem, or the lack of pillow was part of my problem with sleeping, so it makes a huge difference. This one is incredible. It's super soft, and it's like a good kind of shape for like your head and neck, and then the wide sleeping pad makes a huge difference too.
You're not gonna have a grease fire, are you?